Hey guys, Iceman here. Good morning to you all. Thank you for tuning in to Ice Daddy's channel. Now, in my previous video, I made mention how that old-ass guy in the Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer said, "Long live the king." And the lady next to him seemed to be kind of shocked. Now, what did he mean by this? Now, historically, as mentioned, "Long live the king" is generally used in this context. The king is dead. Long live the king. And then a new heir comes to take the king's place. But who the hell died in this situation? Check this out. King Ghidorah, the freaking three-headed dragon. In some of the ancient depictions that we have of him on the Monarch Sciences website, we see tribals who are attacking him and in some cases seemingly worshipping him as well. The same can be said about Godzilla and Rodan. The only one that seems as though the tribals are only worshipping it and not attacking it is Mothra. Which kind of makes sense, right? But maybe Mothra doesn't even have the potential to be a king. Because she is a she after all, as far as we know. We don't really know why they think that, but there could be a few reasons as to why. But nonetheless, perhaps she is the queen of the monsters. And what about Kong? How much of a king is Kong? In Skull Island, they refer to him as the god of the island, the god of the people. And his name, after all, is generally known to be King Kong, a king of Skull Island. Now, it's hard to say how well Kong is going to fare against Godzilla in the upcoming Godzilla vs. Kong film. Because after all, Kong is just a big, fuzzy monkey. And how hard can a big, fat, fuzzy monkey actually fight against the true, seemingly true king of the monsters, Godzilla, who possesses regenerative capabilities and atomic breath and sharp-ass teeth, and who is thick and has this freaking sharp carapace that could probably cut the shit out of Kong. But my speculations are that perhaps Kong will have a sort of imbuement with the storms around him, like he did historically in the original King Kong vs. Godzilla film, which I actually have right up here. And I saw this not too long back. What happened was Kong was actually imbued by a storm around him. You see, he was flown over to Godzilla by the people and released. And he fell to the ground and basically rolled into Godzilla and collided with him. And they just started fighting. And Kong was imbued then by lightning and shit. And this gave him the edge in battle. It was crazy because I thought he was going to get his ass kicked. But then Kong started touching Godzilla and just zapping the shit out of him with electrical current that was running through his veins. So what if he has something like this going on in Godzilla vs. Kong, the up-and-coming 2020 film? I hope so, because right now, in fact, I even did a survey yesterday, and it has like 800 votes from you guys, from my subscribers. And I asked, who's going to kick the other's ass? Godzilla's going to beat Kong, or Kong's going to beat Godzilla? And like 80-some% of you think that Godzilla's going to win. See, it's tremendously in Godzilla's favor. For good reason, I think. I think it's logical to assume Godzilla's going to beat his ass, unless if vast changes take place with Kong and his way of being. I hope that he grows, and I hope that he has this storm imbuement sort of property about him. Hopefully that is the case, in Daddy's opinion. But nonetheless, on the Monarch Sciences website, Rodan is also known as the King of the Skies, rather. So we have like 3 kings already, or 4 kings. We have Godzilla, Rodan, King Kong, and King Ghidorah. So, who the hell is going to be the king ultimately? And I even speculated in a previous video how there could be 2 Godzillas. And these ancient art paintings that you can find in the Skull Island film at the end, you see Godzilla battling King Ghidorah with a bunch of tribals around them. And there's actually what seems to be a second Godzilla by him. Perhaps Godzilla will die. And it will be in reference to the quote, "The king is dead. All hail the king," or whatever that quote is. What was it again? The old guy says it, I don't know. But nonetheless, if Godzilla dies, maybe the second Godzilla would come to take its place. But that's probably unlikely. But regardless of that, we have like 4 potential kings here. And if you include Mothra, that's 5. But who is truly the king? Ghidorah is extremely powerful, and it's hard to imagine Ghidorah going down easily. And I would bet that it's going to take Godzilla and at least the help of Mothra to defeat Ghidorah. And if that is the case, is Godzilla still truly the king? If he needs assistance to beat this mighty titan, King Ghidorah, who otherwise potentially could beat Godzilla on its own. But who's the king here, man? Let me know in the comments below. Who is the true king of these monsters? Comment below who you feel is going to be the king and who will remain the king. More videos to come. Oh, and check this out. This is a NECA Godzilla toy. I'm probably going to go get some more Godzilla toys, so I will make more toy videos. I noticed that I think Target has an abundance of them by NECA. And they'll most likely hold the ones for the new King of the Monsters film. So I'm really looking forward to that. Getting the epic King Ghidorah toy especially. But stay tuned for those videos, okay? And subscribe to the page and like the video. I am the Iceman. More videos to come.